What's up, everybody? It's your boy Connects, representing peoplerhythm.com. Today I got a very special group with me today called TriFecta. And, just so everybody knows who you guys are, how about you introduce yourselves and, say your names and where you're from.
My name is Puka Duke, and I'm from Compton.
All right.
Yeah, my name's Chicago, from the west side of Chicago. And our third member, Armani, he's not here today, but he's outside from the IE.
Okay. So you guys have been performing a long time together, right? How long would you say you guys been performing?
About 2 years together as a group.
2 years. And how did you guys come together as a group in the first place?
Well, there was another cat in the group before me, and he went on about some other stuff, and then I came around and I just kind of added myself into the group, and that's how it went down.
Yeah, it was a cool little transition. We all started off based as solo artists, but we clicked as a group, and when the one guy didn't work out, Puka slid right in, and she filled the gap, and it worked out well.
Okay, that's what it is. And when it comes to making music, not everybody is born, with natural abilities and gifts. And even if you are, a lot of times, you're not just singing right away. You kind of, someone tries to tell you to sing, or you hear something that influences you. What would you say are your main influences, Chicago?
Wow, it's a lot, man. I could say anywhere from, of course, everybody say Tupac and Biggie, you know what I mean? But I can go as far as like Nas. I like Jay-Z. Well, that's our favorite. I like Bone. I like all kinds of stuff. A lot of people from Chicago, too, influence me a lot, so,
I like Twista.
Yeah, Twista, Do or Die, stuff like that.
Crucial Conflict.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, how about you, Puka?
Well, I'm going to be real. When I first wanted to start rapping, I had heard the Brat Funk the Five, right? And I was like, yo, she's dope, you know what I'm saying? And so then I started rapping, but as I started to try and get more lyrical and using analogies and all of that, then I started listening to Jay-Z and Nas. And Jay-Z, that's my boy. I love Jay-Z. He's so presidential with it, and that's where I'm trying to get. That's how I'm trying to be.
All right, quite often as artists, we find ourselves writing about, the dilemmas and problems we face on a day-to-day basis. What would you say are some of the biggest challenges you've had to face in the music industry? Puka, we'll start with you.
In the music industry, really as an artist, the hardest thing is because everybody's not going to feel you. You know what I mean? And as an artist, you want everybody to feel what you're doing, but everybody ain't going to feel you. And that's hard if you go to a show and ain't nobody putting their hands up, or you know what I mean? That's hard because you have pride in what you do. You know what I mean? With me, that's been my biggest, the hardest thing for me is that everybody doesn't like me, and I want everybody to like me, but it just makes me push harder, makes me get tighter, and,
Yeah. How about yourself, Chicago?
That's probably one of the main issues. A main issue is finding a fan base. I mean, just getting out there and just trying to grab the fans and trying to hold on to those fans, and just to try to spread, what we do out there and let everybody know who we are. It's just hard to build from nothing to something, but you got to just work at it, stay at it. That's all it is.
Yeah, and talking about working at it, staying at it. What motivates you guys to just keep pushing forward on a day-to-day basis and just continue with the music?
Man, honestly, man, I love hip hop, dude. I live, I breathe it, I go to sleep to it. I drive my car to it. That's what I do. That's who I am. So, I mean, I'm gonna always be right. I'm gonna always be involved in some kind of way in music. So that's what keep me going.
Right, regardless of if we make it, if we blow up or not, I'm always going to write. I'm always going to be in the studio. It's really the passion for the music is what drives us to do it every day. It's because we have a love for it. It's in here, you know what I mean? And then on the radio, when you hear a bunch of nonsense, it makes you want to, push it even harder. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right, yeah. I think a lot of artists, lack motivation sometimes, and it's good to see you guys going out there doing shows and all that. And you guys have a new project, that you just put out recently. What's the name of your project?
Project TriFecta, Place Your Bets. Yeah.
When did that come out?
A couple months ago. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And how's that doing right now?
It's doing pretty well. We're getting a good feedback from it. People are feeling it. A little bit different vibe than what's mostly going on right now, but. People like it, you know what I mean? And that's always good.
Yeah, talk about the vibe. If I were to just pop in the CD in my car, and as soon as I put that on, take me through a journey through the CD. What's it like?
Well, what's good about TriFecta is that we're a blend of three different people from three different areas. I'm from Compton, he's from Chicago, and then Rob, he's like an upscale Negro, you know what I'm saying? His name's Armani, you know what I mean? He's upscale. And when you turn on it, it's a different type of music. It's not all about the beats, you know what I mean? It's not, it's happy music, and every song has a message behind it, you know what I mean? And it's just cool, it's real jazzy, you know what I'm saying? And then we ill when it comes to the flows, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
It's definitely, Armani, he bring the smooth R&B in there, and Pook, she come with a nice little flow, because she got that West, well, I wouldn't even say it's West Coast flow, but you know, Pook could bring it to the table, you know what I'm saying? And then I just come with a whole other kind of style too, so it's a nice little blend there.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed from watching you guys perform live, definitely it comes together with Armani, with the vocals, and you know, putting it on the hooks and everything like that, and you guys got some tight flows, definitely. So I'm definitely looking forward to listening to that new album. And you know, let me ask you, Puka, what's your favorite track on this album?
Oh, man.
If you had to pick one track, what would be your favorite and why?
We had this conversation in the studio, like, oh, we can only send one track. We'd be like, dang, which one we going? Because it's so, like, again, because we're artists and we love what we do, we love all of them, but
just one, just the favorite one that like you would love to just listen to if you could.
I really love Rags to Riches, because it's a story that comes from here, you know what I'm saying, on each of our parts, and Rags to Riches is just, it's really cool. And then, can I get one more?
Go ahead.
Last Call for Alcohol, that's my jam, yeah.
Okay, how about you, Chicago? Which one would you say is your top track?
You know, we all love Last Call. They always grab the crowd. I love that song, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to go with Place Your Bets. The second track, cause it just come at you, man. It's thumping. It's a little bit different than what we usually do. So I like that one.
Okay, Place Your Bets, Rags to Riches, and what's the other one?
Last Call for Alcohol.
Last Call for Alcohol. Sounds like the club jam right there.